Well, hello there. It's that time again. Yes, it certainly is, my friend. It is time for our weekly tarot and astrology reading here on the 20th of April of 2020. Oh, I kind of like that. 20, 20, 20. Neat. All right, as usual, we're going to go over some Tarot de Marseille trump cards that I've drawn at random for this upcoming week, and then we're going to take a look at some astrology. And of course, at this time of life, things are quite interesting, so do stay tuned. Okay, the cards that I drew at random for this week are going to come onto the screen and cover my face. The cards I drew are the Hanged Man, the World, and the Star. This is kind of a neat story. We have the Hanged Man hanging out, looking rather unfortunate. Okay, a rather rough situation. We know what this refers to. Okay, easy to put together. The woman in the World card is isolated. She's protected by her wreath of victory, as well as the 4 cherubic animals in each of the corners. She's gazing upon the Hanged Man, seemingly with compassion perhaps. She's looking at him, and we could imagine her saying, I feel sorry for you, but I'm safe from where you are at. Then our figure of the star becomes, the figure of the World card becomes the woman of the star. Naked, larger, she's grown larger, she's free, she has the stars above her, which we could see as inspiration, and she's pouring out her cups. Perhaps she's getting rid of negativity. So we could say that in one way to look at this, in social isolation, we can grow more inspired and stronger, more creative. We can take this negative situation, this restriction, and we can apply it to good use. Also, this could suggest, as we continue to endure these restrictions, they will help us to stay healthy and help us to be clean and pure, which is of course also an aspect of the star card. So this is actually a better reading than what I've seen in the last several weeks, and I think our astrology is not too bad either. We have some interesting things to look at with that as well. Okay, so this week we have a new moon coming up. The moon is going to be new on this Wednesday, the 22nd. It's going to be a new moon in Taurus. I don't recommend doing anything magically between here and there. We're in a point of where the moon is in what we call the dark phase, 3 days before the new moon. It's usually not a great idea to do magic. There's no real oomph to it. Now we do want to be a little bit more patient though, because on the day of the new moon, we're going to have the moon applying some squares, I believe, to Mars, and then the following day, the moon is applying a square to Saturn. This is not a good time to do magic either. So wait till Friday or Saturday. Those will be fine days to do your spells for abundance, to start new things, to bring in more money, to bring in a job if you need it, to do the things that you need to do and want to do to satisfy your desires and needs. Planet Saturn is strong. It is in the sign of Aquarius, which in traditional astrology, it rules. The other planets at this point are in positions and rulerships that don't really give them a great deal of power. Yes, the planets are direct, and at this point, with this new moon, this could be a more powerful time in a few days to go ahead and manifest the kind of things that we really want to have. Okay, well there you go. There is your weekly dose of tarot and astrology. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for tuning in. Till I see you next week, many, many blessings.